My name is Giovanna De Levada. I am the Deputy Head of Sound for Phantom of the Opera Australia, and tonight I'm mixing the show. So I've kidnapped you guys from Monique to take you with me for a night at the theatre. It is 2.5 hours before the show begins, so it's time to power up. Firstly, we head to our racks, which for us, in this venue, is located side stage, to turn the full system on. That includes all of our Galileos, amplifiers, SD racks, RF transmitters and receivers, and our VDA rack, which is all of our comms and video. I check the VDA to make sure all the right camera presets are loaded and that we have all our camera shots. For this version of the show, we have a total of 9 different camera shots for the safety of all on-stage and off-stage due to moving set pieces and automation. Next, I check the stage management desk to make sure that they have all the required camera angles and comms working. I then head to front of house and power up the console. Once on, I load the show files, and because this console is a Digico SD7T Quantum, I have to sync and mirror engine A and B to each other. This console has 2 engines, a main and a backup, that we can switch to at any time if any issues arise. Next, I power up our computers. We've got a total of 6 computers to run the show. QLab main and backup that controls our cues and special effects. Wave tool for radio mic monitoring. Our control computer that handles all amplifiers and our processing and networking. Our React computer that controls the personal mixers of the musicians in the orchestra pit. And our record computer. Once everything is on and the show files are loaded, I go through every speaker send and flash it with pink noise to ensure that it's all happy and working. After that's all done, I select a song and do a PA walk around, where I'll walk through all 3 levels of the theatre, listening to every speaker. This is one of my favourite parts of the job. That usually takes me around 15 to 20 minutes, and once the walk is complete, I head back to the desk and do mic checks with A-Plot, as you've all seen before. And if you haven't seen it, make sure to check out that video on the link below. Next, we move on to pit checks. We check that we are getting signal from all mics and keyboards and that the musical director has comms and his personal mixer working. For this show, we are using Roland M48s. For this version of Phantom, we have a 27-piece orchestra, which requires around 58 mics in total. Currently, this is the biggest orchestra on a Phantom show worldwide. After all is done on stage, I check all the reverbs and set my players on the desk and QLab. Every cast and orchestra member have a specific personalized EQ programmed for when they're on and what roles they cover. 45 minutes till showtime, I head out to the desk and do MIDI checks with lighting, so that during the show, certain cues we trigger through the sound desk also trigger lighting cues at the same time. At the beginner's call, I head out to front of house and stay on standby to start the show. During the show, we mix the cast line by line while also mixing the orchestra. We have various cues throughout the show that trigger sound effects and changes the desk programming for each scene, which means the microphones for each cast member required for that specific scene appears on the desk control group faders. Once the show is done, I hop on comms and check in with stage management. After that's all done, if any changes to the show files have been made, it has to be saved. The whole system's then powered down in the reverse order of how it was powered up. Once I'm back in the sound office, I type up our internal show report with the same information that has been reported to stage management, along with any system issues, broken gear, and the cast change of the day. While that's happening, B-Plot and A-Plot are packing down mics, placing batteries on charge, and getting things ready to do it all again the next day.